With deep snow still in parts of the high country, there is concern these high temperatures could lead to more flooding problems across our state. Now, we have team coverage of these melting conditions, tracking the snow melt that ends up in Boulder Creek in Boulder. 7 News meteorologist Matt Makins takes us to the headquarters near Nederland.
This is where the Boulder Creek starts, right up against the Indian Peaks that still have a lot of snow to melt. And this is despite 2 weeks of losing half the snowpack here. You can see how swiftly the creek is moving right here, but this is where it all starts. Let me go down 1 mile to show you how dramatic of an increase there is. Here we are just 1 mile downstream, and check out how much more violent the creek has become, all due to snow melt. We've only lost half in the last couple of weeks, a lot more snow to continue melting. But imagine 1 mile is this visual. Let's send it down 15 to 20 miles. Here's Russell Haythorne.
Matt, where you are in the Boulder Basin, snowpack is 170% of normal, and it will all be moving this direction, creating a dangerous situation here on the Boulder Creek and on other waterways. For the Boulder Emergency Squad, this is a familiar routine this time of year.
Quick water today. It looks like it keeps coming up. The last few days it's definitely increased.
Today they're conducting a river rescue rehearsal, so to speak, because Boulder Creek is raging.
This is nothing to fool around with.
Yet people do.
We're trying to jump in the creek if possible. It's moving pretty fast and it's pretty chilly, but we feel like we can get in it.
Fortunately, Chris and Kevin thought better about jumping in today into a creek that Chief Andy Amalfitano says has a different topography since the September floods.
That flood has changed the waterways,
including the Poudre River, where a 14-year-old boy and his uncle drowned just 2 days ago.
James, you're going to go downstream. Kyle, you're going to go upstream.
Whatever the case, the Boulder Emergency Squad is preparing for the inevitable.
We're going to make sure that we're as safe as we can be, and let's get this done effectively.
Just to give you an idea of how busy rescue crews already are, the Boulder Emergency Squad has gone out on 12 calls already in the past 4 weeks. That's as many as they do in an average season. If you are determined to head out on the water, experts say never go alone. And if you are going out, always make sure your friends and family are aware of where you're going and when you're due back. Live in Boulder, Russell Haythorne, 7 News.